welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you vintage Coach bag. But before we get started, if you have not yet a subscriber of mine, please consider subscribing. I post video every Sunday about luxury items, a lot of vintage bags, and I will give you a little bit of history, some background, my honest opinion, suggestions, and hoping at the end of the video you will learn a thing or two. Okay, let's get started. Coach bag. So, founded in 1941 by Lillian and Miles Kahn. They were an American designer, so it's an American brand. And what get them started is they were basically inspired by the baseball clubs, and they basically decided that why don't I not create a bags? So the whole thing started, and then in 1962 they decided to hire a designer by the name of Bonnie Cashin. So what Bonnie did is basically upgraded the design. The designer started to incorporate organic materials, like they've started to put toggles, buckles, leather, and all sorts of things. Any organic materials that Bonnie Cashin decided, they put it in. Then in 1979, they hired another one. His name is Lew Frankfurt. This time, he's the one that basically started to modernize the Coach bag. So on top of that one, it's down to him that he introduced the C logo of the Coach bag, and obviously the rest is history. Okay, let me show you my vintage Coach bag. Ta-da! So most of you are familiar with the C logo. As I've mentioned, it was created by or introduced by Frankfurt. So this is very simple, very classic. So all the buckles, all this hardware, all of those are from the era of Bonnie Cashin. Then now it becomes a merger of both designer or creative director, I should say. So this one, the Coach bag. Do you consider they're a luxury bag or not? Some says it's not, some said it is. Actually, it is not a luxury bag. This is a mid-luxury bag. That is just for me, because I think the luxury bag is like the Gucci one, the Prada, Louis Vuitton, Hermes, Yves Saint Laurent, those kind of thing. Coach and Kate Spade and Rebecca Minkoff are like mid-contemporary designer, and they are mid-luxury brand. Although they are reasonably priced, but they are still quite expensive if you think about it than an ordinary bag. So I'll say mid-luxury, probably the best bet for it. So this is my very first entry level to what I called luxury handbag. That time, I don't really know whether this is luxury brand or not, but I just saw it and I just said, I don't have a lot of money. I just have enough money to purchase a Coach bag. So I decided to purchase this. It's a combination of leather and cloth type of materials. As you can see, it's quite simple. It is a shoulder bag, and it is an adjustable strap, gold hardware. Let me do a full 360, and it's so simple, and it's very light. It's just the handle that's a little bit heavy because it is made out of real leather, and it's quite wide. That's why I like this. As you guys know, I like my strap wider because it doesn't dig on the shoulder. And it has this their classic logo that says Coach. So let's open it. Inside, it is just a big open compartment with 2 slip pocket and a zip compartment. Inside, it is lined by, I should say what it is, like a satin type materials, and you have this name flagged on it, and it actually written, let me read it. It says, "This is a Coach bag. It was manufactured in China from the finest materials, trimmed with genuine leather. Its superior craftsmanship and attention to detail reflect our commitment to ensuring quality." Wow, that is a mouthful of a statement, huh? And the rest of it are the serial number. A lot of those serial number, they kind of like corresponds to when did they made and where they made of, because Coach do it was originally in America, but they started to ask to it to be manufactured in Cambodia, China, Philippines, would you believe that, and so forth and so on. It's like a limited, I can't remember the full country that they've sourced their bags for manufacturing, as most of the stuff are doing that now, because I suppose it's a lot cheaper if you manufactured it outside America or outside Europe and you ask them to be manufactured somewhere in Asia for, I guess, cheap labor or something to that effect. But anyway, I'm digressing. So that's the inside. And I forgot to mention the side as well. It has the outside. So this is very handy when you just want to put your phone or your travel card. Easy access. It's the most simplest bag, and yet it has the luxury feel to it. So I decided that that's it. I must have this. So I bought this. So I think it's so cute, isn't it? Then when I purchased this, as I was going out of the store, coming out, I should say, not going out, coming out of stores, I saw this one on display, the black version of the brown. So that made me think, oh my god, I should have bought the black rather than the brown. But then part of me, I purchased it already. It's so embarrassing to return it and swap it with the black. So I've saved up, and I said, that's it. If in a month or 2 months time, I think I got it 2 months time, 2 months after, I should say. Yeah, around about that if it's there, that's it. It's definitely meant for me. Went back to the shop and voila, it is still there, but I was lucky because this is the only one left and it's on display, because I was asking, can I have a newer version rather than the display one? And they told me, the sales assistant, oh, I'm so sorry, that's the very last one. And I'm being very cheeky and even said like, oh, since it's a display bag, would you give me a 10% discount? And she started smiling and she said, oh, wish I could, but I couldn't. I was like, shame she didn't give me any discount. But hey, I'm desperate for it and I like it anyway the first time. So lucky I've got it. So, well, why not? So I purchased it in the actual price of a new bag. But it is new, but it's just a display. So yeah, so I've got this one. So you can see it is the same, but it's just different color. It's also in gold hardware. And I forgot to mention to you guys, in this, at the end of this strap, you can see the logo of their Coach. Hence it's called Coach actually. And the usual Coach, and it's written and the serial number, and yeah, that's about it really. What do you think? Am I excessive? Huh? Which one do you prefer? The brown or the black one? That's why I'm in a dilemma of which one I should get. So in the end, yeah, why not get both of them? I suppose by the time I pay for both of them, I could have get one fancy one, huh? But because I can't afford it that time, I can only afford the price of this baby. So yeah, this is my introduction to a mid-century handbag, and believe you me, I'm not regretting it, because Coach bag, it is like well made. It is quality, and for the price, I think that was the ethos of the company. They wanted quality, light, inexpensive, and yeah, so thank God for Frankfurt for introducing this. I think the most common one nowadays that you will see, which I am hoping and getting one maybe in the near future, is the tubby bag. I will put a photo later on at the end of this video so you can see what it looks like. That one is another very cute one, so maybe I will purchase that before the end of this year. It's actually got released, I think, about 2 years ago, something like that, 2-3 years ago, can't remember now. So here we go again, I'm digressing. So what do you think, guys? Why don't you consider, if you're starting into luxury world, why don't you start getting a mid-luxury handbag, have a feel to it, and then if you think like you want to elevate it to the next level, then go for your favorite designer. That's it for me. Enjoy the lovely weather, and again, thanks for the support of watching me on a weekly basis. And remember, give me a thumbs up, or if you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. I hope not. Comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like my channel, share it if you want, and remember, I always say, keep smiling. Bye for now.